What's up, everybody? I am going live. I believe it says please stand by. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking yet. I'm going to wait for the cue. No, I don't know. 6 seconds in, I think we're live. It still says please stand by. So I assume that that's just going to update here in about 15 seconds. Today, we are going to be talking about my midpoint of the 20-day goal I set to reach 1,000 subscribers, okay? And I was going to do it all organized and stuff and have screenshots and a nice video. But I decided to try out this live thing again. But I wanted to do some screen sharing, and the last live video I did it from a phone. And though I could screen share, I was doing the video horizontally for YouTube, and then what I wanted to share forces it vertically. So it would have been, your heads would have been twisted like this the whole time. I don't know if I'm live. I need to check because apparently I'm still standing by. I'm going to refresh. Maybe that'll help. So let's check our links out. If I follow this, I swipe down. That didn't work. Oh, link that. That's why. Uh-oh, didn't work. Whatever, nothing ever works as planned. Have you ever noticed that? Hey everybody, I'm live right now. Swipe down, you'll find the instructions. That's how it goes. Yeah, it looks like I'm on right now. Okay, so I have to figure out why. Apparently I can't do that. You think I'm crazy. There's only one way to do this, and it's the way I'm trying to do it right now, but not working. It's fun anyway. Okay, so I just sent it on Instagram. If you want to go with _Davo on Instagram, you can follow me there. Anyway, let's get to it. We are talking about, like I said, my 20-day goal. We are at the 10-day point, and we're going to actually open up OBS, and we're going to share the screen share of my YouTube studio, actually, as we talk about this. Because I'm going for full transparency. I love the channels that I can see in the backgrounds, and I like the ones I can see where everyone's earning and stuff like that. But I'm not earning right now, obviously, because my subscribers started at 0, and I'm on my way to 1,000. And I really hope that I can meet some goals. I set some really insane goals, and I'm realizing that now because if you don't start with like a fan base already, it's a little bit hard to build from scratch. You have to learn the strategies. You have to do everything you have to educate yourself. And trial by fire is my favorite way. So here we are. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you my screen, and we can see where, oh, you're supposed to be able to see me too. There I am. Okay, so here we go. We are in my YouTube. You can see my face up here, and we're going to be looking in the background, my dashboard, and looking at some analytics, because as the time went by, I started learning a few things and some really big things that are going to help my channel grow. But the biggest point is that if you're watching this, subscribe right now, because you're the people that are going to help me succeed. I hope I can provide enough content for you, answer questions you have. I actually got some good feedback from my friend Rob today. He had some questions about taxation in Italy, and I'm excited because it was already on my list to talk about, but I'm going to prioritize that now. So, Rob, this is for you. But let's get to it. So you can see my channel here. I've improved it. When you first came in here, there was nothing other than uploads in general. You can see I've got about 16 videos, I think. I actually haven't counted. I could count. Watch. Videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 3. 17. I have 17 videos. I've started up some playlists, 5 playlists set up right now. And you can go check out anything here, obviously. Go ahead and like videos that you like so I know which ones I need to talk more about, if you have questions anyway. So let's hop into the background of this whole thing. This is the YouTube dashboard. If you've never seen it, very cool. A lot of channels will just surprise you at the end of your current subscribers. I've kept it hidden up until this moment, but you can see it right there. You can see that it is currently at 19, and I'm excited about that. My goal was 1,000 in 20 days, and I'm at the halfway point, so you would expect to see 500. But again, I'm starting from scratch, and I didn't know what I was doing from day one. So I actually, big pat on my back, big pat on your backs, because you're the reason why it's working out. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for subscribing, because I love you too. There was one thing I need to say. I am technically the first 2 subscribers. So I'm actually at 17. But 17 was a good age for me, so I like that number. Okay, so apparently I've got to swat mosquitoes in here. I love it. We are going to hop a little bit deeper. You can see the dashboard shows you the last video I uploaded, the analytics, talking about the views and the watch time, and those are kind of the priorities, right? The numbers that you track, the subscribers, the views, and the watch time. And there's a lot of things to look at, but I can even see some recent subscribers. So thanks to you guys, the top 3 here, JJ, and Noah. This is my dad, the second one. So thanks, Dad. But Jay, I appreciate you subscribing yesterday. You're awesome. And Noah, I remember you. You should come visit sometime. So let's hop into the videos section of the dashboard, because there's 2 sections. There's uploads, and then there's the live section. This is the second live. It's upcoming, but if I refresh it, it's actually ongoing, probably live. So you can see we're live right now. Everything's public. If I hop into the uploads, I have 17 videos that are all, actually I have 19, because there's 2 about solar panels that are not mine. I just shared it with wanted someone to look at it, so I used my channel to do so. Anyway, so things are working out over here. Is anybody in the chat? I don't know how to do these things. No, say something. Hi everyone. Okay, that's fun. That was really fun. If you are out there in the live stream right now, go ahead and let me know you're live. If you're not, you can go ahead and let me know you watched it later on, because it will be available. Okay, so let's look at these things. This is the order in which I posted, okay? And you can filter out the videos based on a few different things. That's not the point of this. The point is to really figure out why I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers yet. Okay, and that's probably obvious to a lot of YouTubers out there, that it's hard. There's a reason why YouTube decided 1,000 was the number, right? Because it's hard and people have to work for it. But I have been consistent. I've followed my goal of doing a video every single day, 6 days a week. And from what I can see, most big YouTubers actually only prioritize 3. Now, I'm thinking at this point that it's probably because you don't have the time to watch every single day, and maybe 3 times a week you do. But that's okay. I wanted to challenge myself, and when you have the time to check it out, you can watch me fumbling over words or whatever. But I've enjoyed it immensely. I've learned a lot really quickly. And technically it's been about 25 days. My first post was October 1st, and I didn't share it until October 14th. Yeah, 10 days ago. And so the growth between October 1st and October 14th was me twice. And then the growth for the last 10 days was 17 people. And technically that's like infinite percent from 0 to 17. But if I compare it to 1,000, we are 1.7% of the way there. All right, so let's look at some of these videos, okay? Like I said, I can, let's see, I can filter it by the videos that were like more than like 10 views, okay? Let's check out which ones with more than 10 views. There's quite a few. If I change that to 20 views, boom, pop it up. Okay, these top 5 videos. 3 out of 5 of these videos were the first videos I did, which actually are probably the worst videos I've done. But the unboxing was the very first one. They won, and the refining my offer, the second one there, the second one, day 6 of the Consulting Accelerator, is a course I did, a course I'm going through right now, and I did some inside look on the free trial portion so I could share it with people. But I think the reason why those have been viewed the most is because they were available. For number one, they were available when I started sharing. When I started sharing initially, like the 2 out of the 3 were. The day 6 came up later, but it was still, as you can see, it was on October 15th. And it was like the day after I said, hey, everybody, I'm doing this. And so I think the excitement of my friends allowed them to reach 34 views. Yeah, so that's interesting. Now, it might be because they really like the picture. I doubt it. Okay, the other 2 videos here are around the same time. It was the first one I shared, October 14th and October 16th. And so you'll see in my analytics in here, I had a big hump when it was more exciting, and then things just kind of died down because my friends got used to it, and I haven't reached a point where I'm getting a lot of other clicks from other videos because I'm new, and it needs to be shared a lot, liked a lot, and commented on. And so I understand that, and it just takes time. So I've learned a few different things I'll be sharing in a second. We're gonna jump into the analytics portion right here, and this is what you see when you, like I said, there's this hump right here when it hit October 16th where there were 65 views in one day, and that's pretty much 20% of, a little bit less, no, about almost 20% of all my views happened on one single day. And it was just good timing for the friendships I have, and people shared it or liked it more often, and then life got busy, right? And I get it. So then we can see it going up and down and up and down, and you can see I posted. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos during this period, and there are some things that I think were better content that were watched less, and some things that I think were, filler, and not really filler, and everything's done on purpose, but at the same time not the true niche of this channel, and it had a little bit more attention because people could relate to it better. Because honestly, I know very well Italian real estate is not the very top thing in most people's minds, but I love it. I'm here, I speak English, and I think other people would love it too. I'm sure I can connect with some people out there. Okay. Okay, so looking at some other things, watch time is just almost 2,000, and my subscribers, and I can click through and see the watch time. This big chunk right here, I think that one was that yesterday or the day before was actually my fault, because I was testing why the live wasn't working, right? I was like watching the video, why is it not working, And so I think that was my fault. But otherwise, the watch time goes up and down, up and down. Now, the average, we can find out a little bit in a minute, seeing things like impressions, click-through rates, and the unique viewers. There's actually been 108 different people that have seen my channel. That's pretty exciting to see 17 of them subscribing. Okay, so just shy of 17% of the people that have seen my channel have subscribed to my channel. And a big thank you still to most of my friends out there, because I believe that's how we first start things. I forgot to mention back here, one of the main reasons why these 3 are popular is because of this right here. So traffic source types, there's this YouTube search section, there's 7.4%. And if I look down a little bit here, you can see the YouTube search section talks about Sam Ovens. So his popularity at the moment has brought in 38% of, well, 38% of the YouTube searches done that have found me were about him, right? But only about 7% of my entire traffic came from that source. But I have 9 videos that have him as a tag, so it makes sense. So anyway, also this one, Consulting Accelerator playlist, it's all about that. Anyway, most of the traffic's coming from Facebook because that's where I post most frequently. Like you've probably discovered me here. Again, make a shout out if you're in. I don't think we've got anyone yet, but that's okay. We're just learning. Okay, so the suggested videos section, over time, as we start building through the channel, more videos out in the YouTube world will start suggesting my videos based on interest and how popular videos become. This one right here saying that one of my videos is referring my videos the most, right? But someday in the future, maybe some unrelated video, I will be able to see exactly which videos, like this one, realistic shuttles are a thing now. Do not buy Sam Ovens Consulting Accelerator until you watch this video. Modeling videos. So there are actually some new videos that are suggesting my content now. And, you know, that might be because of me. Maybe I clicked on it. I don't really like that things I do affect it, but that's okay. We're learning. I definitely didn't have this one, though. It's a different language. Okay, so this is fun to see some of these other channels that are suggesting my stuff. Okay, well, going back to here for a second, you can see this impressions funnel, and it talks about how many times it was put in front of someone's face, how many times people viewed it based on those impressions, and how many watch times were created based on those views, right? And you can see how effective your YouTube content is based on some of these things. I think, again, I'm a large percentage because I'm testing things out. Okay, well, anyway, this is how it goes, and things are going well, and I've learned a lot. This is right now my top video based on watch time, why I drive a 22-year-old car, which is not the canon information of my channel, but it's part of the lifestyle choices that I've made. So I've actually, because of that, started a lifestyle choice playlist, because a lot of the reason that I can be involved in the real estate here in Italy is because I am making certain lifestyle choices, or I have made as well. And it's a continual thing. So that yesterday's live video was about that. If you haven't seen it, go back and check that out from yesterday. But that one was called my top 5 financial decisions that brought me closer to receive the FIRE status, the financially independent with a chance of retiring early status. And so this is what we learned from the YouTube algorithm and the information they gave me when I've got 108 different viewers coming to my channel. It says that on average they watch 3. I think the average goes up because I watch my videos to make sure they're going and working correctly. But if I look here, I can actually see there's a 40%, 45% of people that are watching my videos are not subscribers yet. And so the good news is that it is reaching out there. The bad news is you're watching my video not subscribing. Subscribe. Just kidding. But not really. But just, yeah, go ahead and do it. And also hit the notification bell. That way you know when a good video comes out and you can watch it at that moment. Okay, anyway, so that's this. And I've learned a lot. I've been able to track like what's working, what's not working. But you know what I've learned the most is that I've just the last day or so, and I've learned it so many times, it's getting a little bit sad that I'm not following my own advice. No, the advice I'm learning. That it doesn't matter what's in my brain. It doesn't matter what I do every single day. To me, it does. But to the 1,000 potential subscribers of this channel, I have to give it to you. It doesn't matter what I do. Some of you might have an interest in Italy. Some of you might have an interest in my 22-year-old car, or real estate in general. And that's what we'll be talking about for the long term. But if I don't understand what you want, then I'm not going to make things you want. And that's the problem. That's why people don't get subscribers. They're not consistent, number one, and they're not looking for things that people want to look at. Okay? Now, I want to be like legitimate, and I want to not feel like I'm doing fake things. So I'm not going to go chasing after anything I didn't want to talk about. But the point is to find something that is related that I can talk about and share expert advice on in order to, spark an interest out there. But the point is that Google is a search engine, right? YouTube is owned by Google. YouTube is a search engine, even though it seems like the TV, right? If I treat it like the TV and I just throw information and hope it works out, there's way too many videos. There are way too many videos for me to compete. But if I actually do a little bit of research, like I did today actually, and I'll be implementing that a lot more. But if I do some research about what's working in my niche first, then I'm not going to waste as much time, and I'm not going to make that how to do the giant video thing I did the other day and get a little bit disappointed when it doesn't automatically go viral, right? I don't expect it to go viral immediately. But anyway, so that's the big learning lesson I learned this week, is that it's not about me, it's about you guys. And thank you to Rob. I already have some good feedback to get started on. And so I'm going to get started on that. Now, a few things that, let's see if anyone's in there. Nope, nobody's saying hello. That's okay. A few things that I've decided to do to improve my channel. Like I can look at channel analytics all day. This is like the last 48 hours. Before we go, this is really fun to watch because most of these analytics are 2 days old. They don't really update correctly until 2 days later. And so then you can see this little hashed section out that doesn't really give you data. 23rd and 24th data processing. Whoops. So if I go here, I can see those 2 days as it's being done. And I can click. That's how I know I'm affecting it, because I click and I can see someone's watching. And so here I see, for example, the last 48 hours, the top videos that have been watched in the last 2 days. Okay, so the How to Buy an Italian Villa on Auction, it was published 2 days ago, just over 2 days ago. And just within the last 48 hours, 11 people have watched it or clicked to watch it and probably burnt out in the first 2 or 3 minutes based on how exciting it was. And then, all right, so then my next one was yesterday's, because it was new. So these are my two newest ones. Of course, they're going to be watched more frequently. But if I look down a little bit, like, where is this is 10 days ago. Someone picked it up just about a day ago. If I look even farther down, the unboxing one is all the way down here. So nobody watched some of these yet, but that's okay. You know what I'm thinking? Yeah. I don't know if this is public. That would explain a lot, but that's okay. Oh, so the last thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and then I'll cut it short because it's already getting a bit longer than I expected it to. I talk a lot. Is how to improve my channel, how to follow this advice. There's some people out there that have just basically outlined some things that you can all do to become a little bit more professional. And it's talking about fixing this, right? Number one, find good content. Number two, be presentable. Like the homepage right here actually feature something. It says I'm live right now. That's cool. I didn't do that. uh, going down some created playlists, uploads, popular uploads. The things that you don't really notice is that I can customize the channel here. I can change this background, and I thought that was nice. It looks nice. It's in Italy. But what it really it needs, if you go to some of like the big channels, there's like stuff that says follow me here on Instagram, and like this is my niche. That has like the title real estate in Italy, or vacationing in Italy, retiring in Italy, and I don't have anything like that. I just have like those people are in Venice, but they could be literally anywhere. So I get it. Doesn't really make sense. And then just to really find a way to make it clear when people come into the channel for the first time ever, there is also a trailer to create. Like I can make an extra video that is a trailer that people watch to understand who I am and kind of fall in love with me. And that's a good thing. But you don't see that after you subscribe. It's just for those that haven't subscribed, so that they can get a background to what they could expect from subscribing to the channel. And I don't have one yet. So that definitely needs to happen. Other than that, it's just to keep plugging away. The one thing I'm very proud of myself on is that I've just gone for it. I've created the videos. I'm getting better at videos. Literally, you'd think that I had some background in it. I'd never made a single video until I made the unboxing video. 21 minutes of me talking at the camera with bad audio. Yep. And so from that point, I've reached this point of, I've done streaming before on Facebook, so I knew OBS and stuff. Today I had some issues with it. But it's just moving on, being persistent, and sticking with the niche, and trying to entertain, right? I have to be honest, like one of the biggest reasons I'm doing this is because I'm generally an introvert, and being animated like this is a challenge for me, and maybe it's noticeable, but I'm growing, and that's all that matters to me right now. Hopefully my subscribers are growing too, so subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video if you like this video. And that's it for today. Thank you so much. I'm going to stumble around trying to figure out how to close this video. But until next time, tomorrow. Tomorrow there's a video coming out talking all about Italian real estate. So be ready for it. Thanks, guys.